Hello, everyone. Ivan Fairhall, Managing Director of Pivotal Metals. Just wanted to come on today quickly, give a little bit of an update to complement our news we've just put out, our quarterly report that we put out last week. Lots of exciting things happening on the projects, and we're spending a couple of moments just to explain them in a little bit more detail. Firstly, and most significantly, we are now drilling at Horden Lake. This is a huge milestone for the company, for the project. The project was tied up in private ownership for 10 years, has not been accessed, and to be out there in the field collecting fresh information and really bringing out the quality of the resource through drilling it and showing what has been discovered there and having those results fresh in people's mind is a significant moment for the project. And obviously for Pivotal, we acquired the project over 12 months ago. We haven't had the opportunity to drill it yet. And this is a real milestone, and it starts us off extremely well for an exciting 2024 for the company. So the program itself consists of about 35 holes for about 8,000 meters. And those holes are spread out across the deposit, across the discovery that's been made, that 28 million tonnes at 1.5% copper equivalent grade. And the objective of the drill program is several-fold. Probably firstly, it's to draw out grade upside opportunity in the project. What does that mean? Well, the reality is that parts of the deposit have only been assayed for copper and nickel, where other parts of that deposit have been assayed for multi-element assay. You are seeing gold, cobalt, silver, platinum, palladium, valuable potential byproducts for the resource that we've seen in abundance in the area. We've drilled and assayed for them, and we just don't have the information outside of that area. So we're looking to add that information, and that will allow us to redomain the resource, include more of those byproducts in the resource, and effectively lift the average grade of the deposit and ultimately increase the potential metal value that can be recovered and paid for when you go and mine, primarily looking for copper and nickel, but getting all that free stuff along the way. The other objective of the drill program is to look to start to grow the resource. So where the way the resource is defined, where the drill holes have been put to date, we can see opportunities to add tons in and around that drilling. It's not a big step out program, but that will come next. So during the program, in addition to the drilling, we're doing downhole EM, so downhole electromagnetic survey, and what that does is looks below and around the resource, sends a signal out, and it picks up on a type of mineralization that we have in our deposit. And so what we can use that to do is to project the potential extensions of mineralization through finding conductors that are outside the known mineralized envelope. So you're going to see a pathway hopefully develop to add tons over time as this project gets drilled, because at the moment, whenever we drill down, we found mineralization almost exclusively across the project. The deposit is open at depth, and we've got to drill deeper to find more. And this is going to help us target mineralization, target the strongest targets, so that for each hole we drill, we can improve our success rate of finding mineralization. The other really important part of the drill program is to collect lots of metallurgical samples. So we are collecting sample across the deposit. That's going to allow us to run a proper metallurgical test work program over this project, over this material, to help find the best flow sheet to get paid for the most amount of metal that's been discovered and defined in the resource. And that's important. If you're looking to develop a project, what really matters is what you can get paid for. And a proper MET program, starting with mineralogy, starting with understanding exactly how these things are associated with us, allows us to do a professional and modern metallurgical test work program to bring out the best qualities of the deposit. So this 8,000 meter program expected to take about 2 months, just started. So it takes us through towards the end of March. But that kicks off a chain reaction of news within the company. We get assays moving through the system, being released to the market, allows us to update resource later in the year, get that metallurgical test work program going, use the drill holes that have been drilled to run this geophysical survey and help us project potential upside. So it really kicks us off to an excellent start in January for 2024. And yeah, we're looking forward to sharing lots of news flow as we move forward. We know Horden Lake is already a significant asset. There's not a lot of projects that are at this stage with defined resources And the advantage that we have here is that this project's very much under the radar, and it's an opportunity to really lift its profile on the ASX and amongst its peer group. We're going to go and demonstrate the quality of the resource, show the potential for it to improve, and we expect that we're going to see the project start to be considered amongst its peer group as one of the next development-ready projects globally and on the ASX. And so it's an exciting time to be able to bring this project forward and into the market's eyes. The other news that shareholders have got looking forward to is as we announced last year, we've completed a geophysics survey, an MT, a magnetotelluric survey across our BAGB, our exploration project that we have to the south of Horden Lake. So this survey is designed to follow up on some extremely high-grade discoveries that have been made on that project. But look at the asset a little bit deeper. Look at it. It's been drilled only to shallow. They had made fantastic discoveries, some of the highest grades you'll see. But what we're looking is, where did this all come from? And this survey allows us to look at the structural controls and target something of scale that potentially fed these very interesting high-grade accumulations. So the survey's been completed, the data's being analysed, and we look forward to sharing that with shareholders soon. So as we reported in the quarterly, we've got over $5 million of cash, and subsequent to that, we just had our general meeting that approved $300,000 that was subject to shareholder approval from director participation in the recent placement, and a tranche 2 from a shareholder. So we've got plenty of cash to go and execute. We're out there doing the work. And like I said, there's this chain reaction of news that starts to flow off the drill program. So lots of people to look forward to, and we're really set up for an exciting 2024. So thank you for your attention. Thank you for your support as shareholders. And yeah, we're looking forward to a great year.